So before this video begins, I just want to shout out G for requesting me to do this video. If you guys want me to do any video on any topic related to NBA basketball, shoot me up in the comments. I'll be sure to do it, okay? Just don't make it too weird, okay? Now, of course, if you're not a Raptors fan, you may think that the Raptors team are really nowhere near a playoff team, let alone a contender, and you may look at me and scoff at everything I say in this video. But regardless, I just hope that you would listen to anything I say here because you might learn something from this. So the Raptors, honestly, I am fairly optimistic at the direction they're heading. And I say this because of the players that they've recently acquired through either draft or through trades, and it's quite awesome to see what they're trying to build here. Okay, so I already talked about Malachi Flynn in my previous video. You guys can check that out if you want to. And today I'm going to talk about a player that was acquired via a Kyle Lowry trade that was involved with the Miami Heat. And no, it's not Goran Dragic. Okay, clearly he doesn't want to be in Toronto, but it's the other player that not many people are really paying attention to, except for the core Raptor fans that really have an eye for someone like Precious. Okay, yes, Precious Achiuwa, the Nigerian player that was part of that winning team that beat the USA in that exhibition game. And of course, Nigeria ended up not really performing well during the Olympics. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to really talk about is the awesome story of what happened between Oshua and Masai when they met up after the trade, and really how well he will fit in this team. Okay, so Precious was acquired, right? He got traded to Toronto, and apparently Masai and him go way back. So way back when Masai was doing his whole Giants of Africa program, and it was also the Basketball Without Borders initiative. Precious was a younger kid, and he was part of that program. He was playing basketball. He was aspiring to be a very good basketball player at that point, and clearly there was a connection there that built up to the point where Masai had his eye on him ever since then, and it paid off, I guess, because when they met up, you have Precious telling him. Apparently, this is what a reporter says on Twitter. He said that the Precious was like, "Finally," and Masai looked at him and said, "You're mine now." I don't know if that's real. That whole thing may be fake news, but honestly, it sounds way too cool for me not to talk about it. Okay, but now into the real meat and potatoes. Precious is a really cool pickup, and I really love that he's in this team, okay? Now, you have a guy that when he was in Miami, you could already see how good he is in the paint and in the restricted area. A lot of the shots he took were in the restricted area, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's something that he's begun his career doing, and he already has a tendency to be a lob threat, and that's something that, of course, is good news. That's always a good thing because Raptors, in the recent years, they've been a team that prioritized fast break transitions and being a fast-paced team. So a guy like Precious will really, boost you up in terms of being a threat in the fast break. And Precious is already a mobile player that can switch on defense with different players, and it's something that will be very telling when he plays with guys like Siakam and OG that can also do the same things. They're very versatile on defense, and Precious is looking to display the very same types of versatility on that end. And I will tell you this, okay? Precious has a lot of room for growth. Okay, that's the biggest thing that I take away from this guy. He has so much potential outside of what he already is good at. He can improve his shooting, he can improve all the things that he doesn't have in his bag yet, and he can really be a deadly threat. And then you have Scotty Barnes that also has room to grow, and this team might look to be a very dangerous team in the next coming years. And honestly, man, if you're a Raptors fan, man, you just can't help but be excited at the prospect of these guys and just how well this team will play in the future.